Hi, Greg Haines here, and welcome to Talking Away in 5 minutes. And this time you join me in the vineyards of Catalonia, Montserrat, one of the most famous mountains in Europe, and we're only about 40 minutes outside the hustle and bustle of Barcelona city centre. However, that's not the mountain I want to talk about in this particular vlog. If you're watching in vision, here we are on Instagram, Twitter and YouTube, Greg Haines TV, and also welcome along to those of you on the regular podcast platforms as well. So, the Isle of Man TT 2023 begins on Monday. Snaefell, of course, the mountain in question there. And we've just seen a documentary go out this week on TT Plus, the online service, and also Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday and Thursday on ITV4 and ITVX online. What did I take from it? Well, first of all, the sheer danger of the event is absolutely unbelievable. I've never been to the Isle of Man, and I must admit, for no particular reason, I've never been a massive fan or follower of road racing, car racing, bike racing, circuit racing, rallying. I've never really followed in depth the Isle of Man TT, hands up. But I feel like I should do now because it's absolutely unbelievable, isn't it? Murray Walker, the legendary commentator, always said it's the fastest, the scariest, the most challenging, the most dangerous, not motorcycle event, but motorsport event in the world. And I just felt like doing a blog just to talk about it, to think, what have I taken from it? Well, first of all, I think in this world of health and safety in which we live, with signs everywhere, caution, slippery floor, or yellow strips alongside stairs in public places to warn you that you might fall down or fall up them, caution, hot water in public toilets, common sense things that we're told of all the time, this health and safety world. Isn't it refreshing in some ways to still have an event that's been going officially in its current form since 1907, which is so dangerous? And how many other jobs, as they say in the documentary, can you come home from and say, well, I'm alive? And just think about that for a second. Not that you had a good day, not that you got stuck in traffic, that you actually got home and you're alive still. And one of the things I definitely took from the documentary, and remember, this is an event that used to be part of what is now the MotoGP World Championship, which started in 1949, and it was still part of the World Championship up till and including 1976. What about the families, though? Because the sheer relief of... Obviously, there are some women competing in the event, but mostly men. So girlfriends and wives primarily, and children as well, of, I don't care if they've won, finished second, third, fourth, fifth, 15th or 22nd, they're home and they're still with us. And you can see the concern on the faces of these people when somebody stopped and the red flags are out. Certainly when the helicopter's required. And just the sheer relief. And it is absolutely unbelievable, isn't it? Just incredible. Obviously, the skill of the more experienced riders in particular as well, knowing exactly where each curb is, which reference do you use, which tree do you tip in after, or a telegraph pole, all things that can be hit as well, by the way. And that's absolutely amazing. But I think for me, the main thing I take from this is something the man himself, Peter Hickman, says: enjoy life. My granddad John always said, you never know what's around the corner. And that's a great analogy as well for the TT, isn't it? Enjoy yourself, because you never know which day is going to be your last. And it is incredible. So I definitely recommend watching that. ITVX, TT Plus as well online. Isle of Man 2023, the TT starting this Monday, running for the best part of the next 2 weeks, and definitely worth a look at, I think. But have a look at it because it's very close to home. A lot of the swearing's being kept in, not because people are being particularly rude, it's just the way a lot of these people speak, and there's a lot of swearing in the dialogue there. But it's definitely worth looking at it because in this, as I say, this clinical world in which we live of PR friendly, health and safety conscious people, press officers protecting riders and drivers from what they're able to say. This is raw. This is getting to the heart of what motorsport really is about. Shooting past people's houses at 200 miles an hour. White lines, the camber on the road is absolutely incredible. So have a look at it. It's called No Room for Error. And I'm not going to give too many spoilers away in what is only a 5-minute vlog, but you've got to see it because it's pretty incredible viewing.